Good morning again, boys and girls. Today there are three things I want to talk about in our phonics lesson. These are skills that we have only worked on a little, so it would be a great idea to grab something to write on and write with. You may pause at this time and grab it, but it will help you quite a bit today. All right, three things I want to cover today in our phonics lesson for April 22nd, 2020. I want to talk about soft G and hard G. We're going to introduce soft C. We are going to do two CVCe words, those silent E words from pictures. I will show a picture. You will try writing the word on the whole word on your board. And it erased just a little bit, but I also want to talk about S blends today. We did quite a bit with S blends in February and the beginning of March before we left school, so you should be able to just pick right back up where we left off. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is talk about soft G and hard G. Remember, G normally says the G sound. G. Golden Girl with her grape juice, and that is called the hard G. So it says the sound that we are normally used to G saying. G, G, G. Some examples are the words ab, gab, got, got, glue, glue, and at the end of fog, fog. So that is the hard G. Soft G is the new one that we learn where G takes on a totally different sound. It takes on the J sound, sounds just like J, and that is when it is after an E, an I, or a Y. So anytime you see GE, GI, or GY, you're automatically going to pronounce it J. GE, J. GE, J. GY, J. Just like that. So G is not the only letter that has the only consonant that has two sounds. We also have C. Normally, C has the K sound, just like K. Remember, Clever Cat and Kicking King both had the K sound. When we hear C making the K sound, that is called a hard C. Some examples are at, cat, old, cold, cut, cut, ache, cake. Very nice. All right. That is hard C. That is the sound you're used to saying when you say C. But C, just like G, also has a soft sound. When C comes before an I, an E, or a Y, it sounds like S. It makes the S sound. C-I, S, S, C-E, S, C-Y, S. So you will hear the C say the S sound when it comes before I, E, or Y. Here are some examples. City, the end of space. And think about that silent E for a minute. That silent E, even though you don't hear the E sound, it does change the C to a S sound. Icy and rice. Same thing with rice. Long I, silent E. You can't say Reich. You have to say rice with the S because that silent E at the end comes after the C. You have to say S, S, S. And that is why I teach soft G and hard G right along with our CVCe words because E is one of those letters that changes both the C sound and the G sound. So they are both two skills that are very good to learn and practice at the same time. All right, so we have gotten a chance to go over soft G and soft C quite a bit today, and we've reviewed hard G and hard C, but you guys are pretty good with single consonants and sounds at this point. Um, let's look at two picture examples of soft C. One is soft C, one is soft G. Say circle, circle. See, not an S, it's a CI. Circle. Giraffe. I hear the J sound at the beginning of giraffe, but if I were to write out this word, giraffe, I would not use a J, I would use a G. I. Giraffe. Very nice. Now, let's check that off. We have done that very well today. Soft C, soft G, soft C. And let's take a look at two words. I chose two silent E words. I want you guys to practice sounding them out. They have three sounds, but they do have long vowels, and those long vowels are going to have a magic E at the end. So you can go ahead, take your marker, write that magic E, and then three blanks in front of it where you're going to put the sounds that you hear. Let's begin. The first word, kite. I fly my kite. Kite. I will give you a hint about the first sound. It's a K. I t kite. Were you able to correctly write the word kite? Good job. Let's try one more. Erase all your letters except for E. Leave silent E up. Hole. I dug a hole. Hole. Old. Hole. Ol. Hole. Try writing hole. All right. Check your word to my word. Is it correct? Hole. Great job. Give yourself a big pat on the back. The last thing we're going to do is we are going to review the S blends. Remember, S blends have S and then another consonant. You will hear both sounds, but you will say both sounds together. I'm going to hold it up, count to 3. At the end of 3, we will say the sound together. 1, 2, 3. Sm. 1, 2, 3. Sp. 1, 2, 3. St. 1, 2, 3. Sk. 1, 2, 3. Sn. Some examples: sm, smell, small, smack, sp, spiders, spin, spun, st, stink, stand, stick, sk, skate, skin, skunk, sn, snap, snakes, snails. And there's another one that I don't have a card for, but SC also says sk, like scat, scat, scat. Very nice. We have learned a lot of phonics skills today. You guys are doing an excellent job on your boards, and you are going to be excellent readers when you start applying these skills into your independent reading. So definitely give yourself yet another high five. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.